This statue was designed by the same guy who did Mount Rushmore. This is on Seminary Ridge, and this is looking out towards Cemetery Ridge, and this is a valley right here. Major battles were fought with the Confederacy on this side and the Union on the other side clashing, and thousands of guys died. This was done in 1938. There were 1,000 veterans from the Civil War that were attended on free tickets for the dedication of this statue, which is symbolic, united Maine, North and South.
This is the 360-degree Gettysburg battle display at the museum, spanning over 377 feet in length and 42 feet in height. It really brings to life some of the intensity of what must have been like during the battle.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But, in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it, far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
This is Sachs Bridge, which is a covered bridge here in Gatlinburg. Apparently the most haunted place in Gatlinburg, according to what we were reading. This was used by both Union and Confederate soldiers to get across the Marsh River, which is this river here. And the Marsh River is the same river that we are camped on right now at our campsite, Gettysburg Campground. Interesting structure. I have no idea how much of this is original. Obviously it was fixed up quite a bit. These bolts are probably new. Interesting cross bracing. And my lady here, and she's doing an inspection. You want to get a picture of me inspecting?
Yeah.
We moved over to Amish Country near Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and camped in Intercourse, and it turned out to be one of our favorite sites, right in the middle of Amish farmland. We visited the Amish village, walking through shops, and met a fellow with a fiddle and a cool percussion rig. I told him it reminded me of John Harford's, who jumped into his rendition of Gentle on My Mind. Amish farms are known for their picturesque landscapes and traditional farming methods, often using horse-drawn equipment. Amish life focuses on community, simplicity, and self-sufficiency, with a strong emphasis on family and religious values. They typically avoid modern conveniences such as electricity and cars to maintain a lifestyle that reflects their beliefs. Visiting an Amish area offers a glimpse into their unique way of life, where craftsmanship, agriculture, and close-knit community are at the heart of their daily lives.
Ladies' dresses and some black ladies' aprons. And in the front yard, you'll see the Amish family's vegetable garden. Right now, on the right-hand side of the garden, they have Concord grapes in that grape arbor. Then they've also got planted sweet corn already, I think, and they've got peas, strawberries, and even raspberry bushes. They get their hooves trimmed every 8 weeks, and then the blacksmith also makes iron horseshoes to put on the horse's feet. So every Amish farmer has at least 8 large draft horses, which they call work horses. These are the horses that get harnessed together to make a horse team, and the horse team pulls the farm equipment out into the field. And as you can see, those work horses are actually mules.
So we just made our soap stop. Got 2 bars of soap, homemade by the Amish. She makes them right here. The mother and her kids, when she can get them interested, in her own words.
It was interesting the different emphasis on education in the Amish world than that of our own. They trained the kids to do things like stay in their community, reject technology, and they also stress believing rather than questioning. Amish farms are a captivating sight, with their sprawling fields, charming barns, and distinctive silos dotting the landscape. These farms are a testament to a way of life that values simplicity, hard work, and community. In these drone shots I took, you see large, well-maintained homes, often built with timber and stone, reflecting the Amish dedication to craftsmanship and durability. The barns essential to the farm's operations are typically painted red or white, and they house livestock such as cows, horses, and chickens. These animals play a crucial role to the daily functioning of the farm, providing milk and eggs and labor for the field work. We can see a few evidences of cars and motorhomes, but these generally are neighbors that come in and aren't necessarily part of the Amish way of life. Life on the Amish farm is characterized by a strong sense of community and family. Neighbors come together for barn raising, quilting bees, and harvesting and reinforcing their bonds and their shared values. These overviews give a nice feel for the aesthetic beauty of the farms, and also the amazing and tenacious values and traditions and unique way of life these folks have chosen to live. Kim and I highly recommend a visit to this area.